It's time we put an end to this whole Team Magma saga, starting with this guy over here, who's conveniently blocking the staircase. Well, once I beat him, he is going to move, but technically he doesn't really have to move since he is doing his job perfectly. But since the game wants you to beat the evil team, it's only natural that he moves from there after I beat him. Anyway, I took a look online to see the names of the two legendaries revealed in Scarlet and Violet. So for Pokemon Scarlet we have Koraidon, and Pokemon Violet we have Miraidon. The significance behind these two names are pretty great actually, since, well, I took a look online to see what their names really mean. So for Koraidon, Korai, that means past in Japanese, and for Miraidon, Mirai, that means future in Japanese. And I gotta say, the names of these two, it's a suitable fit, since, well, for Koraidon it has that wheel on its torso depicting it's from the past, and for Miraidon it has those jet engines depicting it's from the future. You know, somehow I feel like these games should have been called Pokemon Past and Future, since the legendaries have been revealed already, it's pretty obvious that one of them is from the past and one of them is from the future, so it's only fitting that way. Speaking of past and future, let's talk about the professor for a second. So, whichever game you get depends on what professor you're going to be meeting. In Pokemon Scarlet, you have Professor Sorta, and Pokemon Violet, you have Professor Turo. Okay, I'm just going to stop for a second since this guy's going to let me through now. Okay, what do you have to say? No thanks, I'm not going to tell him that, since I'm pretty sure he's preoccupied with something. Okay, I'm going to put Skarmory up first since I wanted to get some action, since the Pokemon I faced here, they're not very threatening. Okay, these three guys over here, I'm about to take on them in a sort of a mini gauntlet. This might be kind of intimidating to you, but trust me, it's not very intimidating because these guys don't have very good Pokemon. Okay, yeah, this is not a very intimidating Pokemon whatsoever. Anyway, back to the professors for a second. There's some pretty nice significance behind the names of these two professors. So for Professor Sada, that's taken from the word pasada, which is Spanish for past, and for Professor Turo, which is taken from the word for future. Yeah, like I said previously, I can understand a little bit of Spanish, but sometimes I can't really pronounce the names of the Spanish words, so sorry about that. In addition, the game is an open world, like I said before, and you can explore it in any order you want. Somehow, I feel like you can do that in the first generation games, because I think I saw somewhere that maybe you could explore more of the Kanto region, regardless of how many badges you have, like say, I don't know, if you have 2 badges or something, since, well, you do need cut to beat the game, so, yeah, I guess if you have 2 badges, then maybe you could explore almost the entirety of the Kanto region, but you do need surf in the process. I never really tried that in my life, but if I were to play any of the old Kanto games, then maybe I should give that a try, since, well, that's a pretty nice touch, actually, since I never really done that in my entire life. Okay, as for the Pokemon that have been revealed, not the legendaries, Palmy, like I said last video. Oh, a Torkoal? Okay, I better switch out, since Skarmory can't handle a Torkoal. Okay, let's go with Milotic for this one. Why not? So, Palmy is it's an electric type, which I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be the Pikachu of the generation. Smoliv, which is a grass and normal type. Well, yeah, it is a grass type, but I didn't think it would be a normal type. And speaking of normal types, we have Lechonk, the early game normal type. Well, I'm not really sure how that thing's going to work out, but I don't think I'm going to use that thing since it's nowhere as good as Bibarel or something, since Bibarel is the god of all HM slaves and whatnot. But I do like one thing, it's Pokédex entry, saying something about how it's not really fat, it's really muscle sorting up. It's muscle, it's soaring up, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Okay, and these guys over here, obviously they're scared at the sight of Team Magma, and they're not going to do anything. Do they want to go to space? No, they don't want to go to space, they just want to erupt a volcano using the rocket fuel, which we're going to learn more about right now, since we see Steven over here confronting both Maxie and Tabitha. Okay, what does Maxie have to say? Okay, I guess he's saying that to Steven, since he didn't look at me. Okay, and here we have Tabitha. So, yes. So, let's see what Maxie has to say to Steven. Okay, so yeah, what is the point of stealing rocket fuel? Okay, well, I already said it a few times. I believe they're going to use the rocket fuel to blow up their hideout, I believe, since they don't need it anymore. And also, they're going to have the volcano erupt so that way they could expand the land. That's kind of extreme, don't you think? I mean, is stealing this rocket fuel even necessary to create more land? Okay, and since Steven can't handle these two by himself, gee, I thought he was supposed to be the champion, I'm going to fight alongside Steven in hopes of beating both Maxie and Tabitha. Okay, I'm going to have Milotic, Gardevoir, and, let's see. You know what? Let's go with Ninetales for this one. Since these two don't really use a whole lot of fire types, I guess maybe I should be safe for using, Ninetales. Okay, here's Steven's team, Metang, Skarmory, and Aggron. And for some reason, they don't get a level up boost in this game. I don't know why, since they really should, since it's a fan-made game of Pokemon Emerald, it's only fitting that maybe Steven's Pokemon should get a boost. Anyway, we start off with Ninetales and Mightyetta. Okay, well, for Ninetales, I'm pretty sure I can take down Ninetales with Surf, but for Mightyetta, I think maybe it could survive a Surf. Okay, let's see how much damage Surf is going to do to Mightyetta. Ninetales, I'm not really scared of Ninetales all that much. Oh wow, Ninetales actually survived? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, Fire Spin on Metang. Okay, well, since it's just Fire Spin, I don't think it's going to do a whole lot to Metang. Okay, taunt Milotic. Good thing it didn't taunt Metang, because I know for a fact Metang has Light Screen and Reflect, so that's going to help me out in the long run. Okay, Surf is going to take down both Mightyetta and Ninetales. Okay, Quick Attack, well, yeah, I guess getting some free damage before it dies. Oh yeah, I'm not going to use Skarmory or Sceptile for this since, well, I am facing some Fire-type users, and I don't think it's a good idea to set in Skarmory and Sceptile against these two. Okay, Milotic reaches level 70, that's good. Okay, who is up next? Okay, Max is going to send out Camerupt, and who is Tabitha going to send out? Hypno. Okay, so for Camerupt, I'm pretty sure I can take it down with Milotic Surf. Okay, Metal Claw on Camerupt, which is not going to do anything since Metang is at a 20 level disadvantage. Okay, Hypno, I'm not expecting to take down Hypno with Surf, but Camerupt, yeah, definitely. Yeah, since Camerupt doesn't have any, Camerupt doesn't have any good special defense, so yeah, it's only natural that it goes down in one hit to the Surf. Okay, here comes Maxie's Crobat, and Milotic takes a Sidekick. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, Metang also steals some experience points from Milotic. I'm pretty glad that that was removed in future generations since, yeah, that was kind of a pointless gimmick, actually. Okay, Mean Look. Well, not like Steven's going to switch out his Pokemon anyway. Okay, is Surf going to take down Crobat? Yeah, not even close. Okay, for some reason, it didn't take down Hypno. Okay, I guess Hypno is sturdier than I anticipated. Okay, well, hopefully that... Alright, good. Metal Claw takes down Hypno. Okay, at least Metang's good for something. Okay, and what is Tabitha going to send out next? Oh, Claydol? Okay, I don't know if this Claydol has Earthquake on it. Okay, well, let's see if maybe I can take down this Claydol with Surf. Okay, Air Cutter, well, that's not going to do a whole lot, especially on a level 70 Milotic. Okay, oh, okay, I feel like that did more than the previous time. Okay, well, Claydol almost in the red, and now Cosmic Power. Oh, great. Well, it's almost dead anyway, so I don't think that Cosmic Power is going to matter all that much. Okay, Reflect. Oh, Light Screen's gone. Okay, let's take down both these Pokemon, hopefully. Oh, ouch, a critical hit. Okay, well, that's not going to faze me all that much. Surf, and hopefully it takes down both these Pokemon. Alright, there we go. And Claydol should go down as well. And it's as simple as that. Okay, what ends up happening occasionally is Maxie's Camerupt ends up killing Steven's Metang, and then Steven sends out something else. Either it's Aggron or Skarmory, whichever one he feels like sending out. Okay, now Maxie and Tabitha are so shaken up by the loss, then they're going to have a change in hearts. So yeah, since Maxie now realizes that his plan to expand the land is misguided, he's going to think over Team Aqua's plan. So yeah, it looks like he thinks that Team Aqua's plan to expand the sea is also misguided, so now he's going to give up on the rocket fuel and he's going to go stop Team Aqua. Gee, how long did it take for him to figure out that his plan has been misguided the whole time? Yeah, not a very bright person, is he? Okay, and now Steven's going to go back to his house, which is on this island, like I said previously. Okay, he's going to give me the Dive HM once I reach his house, and I'm not really sure why he said that he doesn't live in Rustboro City. I mean, I didn't think for 1 second that he did live in Rustboro City after all. Okay, but first off, I'm going to heal up since, yeah, my Logic took a decent amount of damage from that battle. I don't know about you, but that's one of my favorite battles in this entirety of Pokemon Emerald. Me and Steven versus Tabitha and Maxie. But you can only use 3 of your Pokemon. In future generations, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use all 6 of your team members, assuming you have 6 Pokemon, that is. Okay, here is Steven's house. Oh, okay, he's going to talk to me as soon as I enter. I thought maybe he was by the table or something. Yeah, there's not really much of his house. Yeah, whatever. And now Steven's going to give me the HM4 Dive. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center so that way I could give the Dive HM over to Tentacool so that way I can catch a Relicanth later on. But I'm not going to catch Relicanth right now since I'm going to go train up that Wailmer so that way I can unlock the Reggies. Okay, anything else you have to say, Steven? Oh, he's talking about the Seafloor Cavern. Yeah, I would be going there, but, you know, the one that Captain Stern found his submarine? Yeah. So I guess Steven pretty much gave me a hint as to, where I can find, Captain Stern's submarine, the one that Archie stole back in Slateport. Okay, so I'm going to take Tentacool out of the PC and teach it Surf. No, not Surf, I mean Dive. Sorry about that. Then after that, I'm going to train up the Wailmer all the way up to level 40, so that way it can evolve into Wailords. Yeah, I know it's at level 35, but I don't think it's going to take all that much time, since, well, I decided to catch a level 35 Wailmer. I'm not really sure if it's possible to catch a higher level Wailmer in this game. I haven't really checked, although I'm not really sure if there's any forums depicting whether or not I can do that. Okay, get rid of Supersonic on Tentacool and replace it with Dive. Okay, and with that, I'm going to go train up Wailmer. See you in a bit. Okay, the training is now complete. It didn't take me that long to raise Wailmer up to level 40, but I made it to level 40 nonetheless. Okay, so now Wailmer is about to evolve into the biggest Pokemon in the game. But oddly enough, not the heaviest. No, that honor goes to Groudon. Until several generations later where there are 2 Pokemon in particular who outweigh Groudon by at least 200 pounds. Now as for Wailord, well, like I said, I have used it in the past, but its move pool, I don't think it was very good to me, so yeah, naturally, I didn't have a whole lot of fun using Wailord, especially since I didn't have the Earthquake TM at the time. Okay, let's get out of the Magma Hideout. Oh yeah, just so you know, I have Tentacool in my party right now because I'm about to dive underwater. And since the water routes don't favor Ninetales in a way, yeah, I had to box Ninetales for a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go find a Relicanth. And what you want to do is you want to go to either Route 124 or Route 126, and also you want to have a Pokemon with Dive on you. But the problem is, Relicanth has a 5% chance of appearing, so you might be underwater for quite a while. So I'm going to go to Route 126 because for some reason, I seem to like finding Relicanth there. Even though, well, it doesn't really matter where I find Relicanth still. Hopefully I find it at some point. Oh yes, off-screen, May did call me, and she said something about seeing a giant green Pokemon flying in the sky. That's kind of strange, because didn't she say she was going to go back home to Little Root Town or something? Yeah, I don't really get her either. Okay, Route 126. I believe that area, the underwater area rather, has a lot more grass there than the other routes, so naturally, I guess maybe that's why I like to see if I can find Relicanth down there. Well, actually, I'm not really sure if this is called grass. I usually call it seaweed, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna call it seaweed. But the problem is, encountering Pokemon in this seaweed is kind of hard because, well, obviously, you don't move very fast here, so naturally, it's kind of hard to encounter anything underwater. Okay, that's not a Relicanth. Okay, let me see if I can try one more time to try and find a Relicanth. If not, then I'm gonna cut the video and hope I can find Relicanth by the time the next part comes up. Okay, there's an item over there, but I'm not going to grab it quite yet. I'm going to grab it probably when I come back down here. Come on, can I please get something? Anything? Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, is it going to be Relicanth? Oh, nope, it's not Relicanth. Okay, I'm not really sure if I have enough time to fight this thing, so I guess I'm just going to run away from this thing. Okay, so I guess next time I'm going to find a Relicanth. So next time you see me, I'm going to be fighting a Relicanth. So with that, See you all next time.